With the Super Bowl and Valentine's Day both right around the corner, Best Friends Animal Society is giving pet lovers two big reasons to open their hearts. Linda and Cleopatra join us now with more. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us.
Hi there. My pleasure.
What a cutie pie.
She
Okay.
is.
So, first of all, let's talk about the Super Bowl event or kind of events. How is Best Friends teaming up with the Puppy Bowl this year?
Well, we do have a player in the Puppy Bowl. First of all,
Nice.
that's always exciting.
Yeah, for sure.
But we've been working with Puppy Bowl. They are going to sponsor all adoption fees from February 2nd through the 9th. So that's through the Puppy Bowl. And at the Best Friends Pet Resource Center, we will be live streaming Puppy Bowl that whole afternoon from 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock. So you can come in, catch the Puppy Bowl, meet some adoptable dogs and cats, and maybe bring home a new best friend.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's always fun, isn't it?
Yes, so you talked about streaming it. I know that y'all are holding a tailgate party, so what can
Yes.
people expect with that?
Well, we'll have, like I said, adoptable dogs and cats to visit. And we're streaming it in our volunteer bridge, and there are a lot of tables there. So we'll be setting out some puppy crafts and some football crafts and some things to kind of keep your hands busy while you're watching. And of course, Third Space Coffee is there on site. So delicious vegan coffee beverages and snacks. It's a great way to get out of the cold, enjoy some puppy action.
We got to talk about Cleopatra because you
Yes.
brought Cleopatra in for us today, and you said, thank goodness Cleopatra is here with us today because Cleopatra might not have had such a bright future only recently. Is that right?
We pulled Cleopatra from the shelter yesterday. The shelter was really glad that we were able to take her in because she was slated for euthanasia. She's a super sweet girl. She's just 3 years old. She is the softest, most velvety house hippo you will ever meet. She is absolutely a love bug.
Yes, she's been loving on everybody at the
Yes.
studio.
She's been loving
Super
on everybody.
cuddly. And
Yeah.
she's not kidding. So soft.
So soft.
So
Feels like
soft.
velvet.
Adoptable,
Adoptable and
Okay.
fosterable, yes.
fosterable as well, yeah. And then just a few days after that Super Bowl event, you're hosting your Valentine's Foster Sleepover. So tell us what that is and how that works, Linda.
Backed by popular demand. Sometimes Valentine's Day can be a little disappointing. Our date may not be all we had hoped for. So we are offering an alternative. You can adopt or foster a best friend's dog for 24 hours. Come pick them up at the Pet Resource Center on the 13th. Keep them overnight, have them through the day on Saturday, and just bring them back to the shelter. And then if you are fall in love during
Yes,
that time,
which you
then
might.
you have the option to continue to foster them or to adopt.
Okay, I love that.
Well, Linda, you said just 24 hours. How important is it for people, even if it's just for one night, to foster a pet?
Fostering is really at the heart of the kind of rescue that Best Friends is doing. Being in a home in a foster situation, even for just one night, greatly increases the odds of a dog being adopted more quickly. It gives them a home environment to relax into, kind of reminds them what it is like to be a family dog. And so the longer they're in a foster home, the more they're able to relax, the more they're able to ease into that kind of home life, and makes them show so much better when people come to visit them.
Well, that's great to know. I wouldn't have thought about, I would love to help, but I can't necessarily keep one very long. Even just being able to help for a night is
Yeah.
very helpful to you all.
Yes, anybody that's interested in fostering in any way, we urge them to contact us because we can even be a standby foster for somebody that's on vacation for a weekend or that kind of thing. So
Yeah.
we just want you to get involved, get to know the animals. Our fosters also tell us a lot about the personality of the animal, so they help us know who they are, so we can explain that to potential adopters.
And you can always find more information about Best Friends over on their website. I encourage you to check that out. And then check out both of these events, both the overnight foster event that's happening on Valentine's Day and all the festivities they have going on around the Super Bowl with those adoption fees waived, and then that watch party happening as well for the Puppy Bowl. Thanks, Linda. Thanks, Cleopatra, for joining us.
Our pleasure, thank you.
Absolutely, yes. We love promoting you.